put the in the stream here. We're live for the workout now. Got a workout. And put it up as well. Alright, boom. There we go. Alright. Push day. Push day. So we're gonna hit shoulders, triceps, chest, all that stuff. Move the mic over. Alright. Let's just get started. Right here, right now. Let's go. Go. Alright. Boom. Alright, that should be good. That should be good. Alright, we're starting out with warm-ups here. Got 20 pounds on the warm-ups for the lateral raises. Alexa, play music. Let's see what she says.
Here's a mix for you on Amazon Music.
Alright. Alexa, what's your volume at?
This device is at volume 4.
Alexa, play at 37%. Just a burnout set there. I'm gonna superset it. So are you good girls like bad boys? I said it's pretty good warm up. What's up, Walker? Pretty good little warm up there. My superset with a little bit of abs. Man. Let's see here. What's good, Walker? How are you doing? Just getting a little bit blood flowing right now. Blood pumping. But yeah. Do it fine. Heck yeah, let's go. I'm gonna check here in just a minute or two how much we're weighing in at. We're on a cut this month. I think I started the month right around like 197 or so. Let's see here. Brittany, I guess it just depends. What's up, Stark? How's it going? Or Star. I like Stark, Tony Stark, one of my favorite. Iron Man, one of my favorites. Yeah, I guess, what is it do you mean in that sense, Brittany, about like getting in shape? Alright, we're gonna get like one more set going. Since I have the heater on in my basement here, it's already getting kind of warm. When I weigh in here, I'm gonna take the shirts off. So let's see how this goes. This is gonna be 30s as well. see, for you to start having a healthy body, not necessarily. I would say, for me, here, Brittany, I'll pull up my Instagram and show you sort of like where I was. Where I'd say for the most part, it's been, I want to say, this was where I was when I started working out here, versus this was back in 25, August of 25. So I would say it took me probably a good solid year and a half to 2 years of like consistent training, as well as like pushing myself for the longest time. I've worked out for a long time, but I wasn't training properly for the majority of that. I want to say it's only been about like a little over 3 years that I've actually been training properly now and eating correctly, being intentional. Alright, I'm gonna weigh in. I'm gonna weigh myself now. And yeah, I guess I'd say just like training with a purpose rather than just like all willy-nilly and just like, Alright. Not bad. So I'm at 195 even on the dot with shoes on. So not bad. I'm probably sitting right about like 194. I don't have a specific weight I'm like trying to hit, like trying to drop down to. But for the month of March, I have a really cool plan. So I'm trying to get a little bit more shredded. You know, have like the abs more visible, because you know I got a little, you know, belly fat here, a little pooch going on. So Goku's probably sitting at 350. Yeah, I think Goku actually only weighs like 190. Let's see. How much does Goku weigh? 137. That's what it says. It says, according to official Dragon Ball, the Super Exciting Guide, he typically weighs around 62 kilograms, or about 140, and he's 5'9". It says he has a incredibly low body fat percentage, so probably around 3%, but he has dense muscle mass, according to the internet. You said Goku's a wimp. Disagree, but it's okay. It's okay. What's up, Kelly? I would never mess with Goku. I don't have a reason to mess with Goku. Let's put it that way. All right. Again, these are 30s. Appreciate it, Brittany. Shoulders are tired. Shoulders are tired. I want to try to get a faster workout in. Yo, Nemo, that was way too kind of you. Yo, W's in the chat. That was super, super kind of you. Always appreciated. Never expected, but that was super, super nice of you. W's in the chat for Nemo. That was very, very kind of you. Holy cow. I don't even know what to say, but thank you. That was very, very kind, for real. Oh, let's see. What's up, Destroy? Good to see you. Cara, how's it going? My day's going well. Thank you for asking. Gosh. Whew. Oh, gotta take a breather. What's up, Jerry? How's it going? Tearing you apart. Days I know. The level. To ignite. To know what you did in the dark. I'm like out of breath. Going on a super duper set. Whew. What's up, Mr. Funk? I was over at my wife's family's house. We watched the Super Bowl, Bad Bunny. I didn't even know. Let's be real. I know. Call, say whatever. I didn't even know yesterday was Super Bowl Sunday. Until someone earlier in the day was like, oh yeah, the Super Bowl later on tonight. Yesterday, I was at a friend's house and he helped me work on some brakes for my wife's car. Got front and rear brakes done on our car. And then went to my wife's family's house. Then Super Bowl on, watched pretty much after the halftime show. My wife was like, all right, let's go back home, get our son in bed. Yo, Satan, what's up? I am exactly 195. We just weighed ourselves earlier, so yeah. Moving my gym to the basement. Heck yeah, Destroy. What's up, Amy? How's it going? Heck yeah. I love a good basement workout. I mean, obviously that's where we are now, so I'm biased. But, alright, we're gonna hit one more lap. You know, I'm gonna go heavy. Close to 230 now. Been mid-maxing. Okay, that's what's up. For the mildew and insulation. Oh, I got you. Watson, these are the Power Block EXPs. Alright, we're gonna bump up to 40. We're going heavy on the last set for lateral raises. Heavier. So it's gonna be 40s. Of the mildew and insulation. Oh, I got you. What's up, Carve? What's up, Aaron? How's it going? Watson, yes, the shoulders are very, very tired. painting. I should try working out. One day I'll try it. I have become, it's not the real me. And then on the shoulder press, bumping the weight up to 60. But I'm gonna give myself a breather. Gonna hit abs for a minute here. And then we'll come back to the lateral or to shoulder press. Through this nightmare, control myself. Water first. Whew. Minus the chicken tikka masala I made tonight. Today's been a real low calorie day for me. I think with the chicken tikka masala, let's see, I had probably about 300 calories worth of chicken, 80 calories worth of sauce, maybe 100, let's just round up to 100. And then rice, I had 200, 250 grams. I'm trying to think how many calories. Like overall, let me see. I gotta look up how much 100 or grams white rice. 130. Okay, so 260 plus like the 400. Okay, 260 plus 400, so 660. My dinner was probably about six. Let's just round up and say 700 calories. Yo, the Beast Gohan. That's man. I'm not messing with Beast Gohan. The dude's insane. But what's up, Toxic? Yes. Animal I've Become. Is that by 3 Days Grace? Yo, I'm horrible when it comes to like band names. I can sing this entire song. I will not know the name of the band. Yes, Satan, I am on a cut for this month. Yep. So, and then breakfast, I just had a protein shake. And then lunch, I had ground turkey and low-fat cheese. So overall, between like a 700, 1100, I'm probably sitting around like 16 to 1700 calories for the day. And then I'll end with a protein shake for the end of the night. And then yeah, we'll hit about 2K, 2,000 calories, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. I have it all tracked out. So in case you're new here or whatnot, I'll put a link for it in the chat. But on my Instagram, every day I lay out all the foods I ate, what time I ate them, how much, to lay out the carbs, fats, protein, literally everything for this month. My goal setting pretty much to get like, without going crazy, I'm not trying to like lose muscle, but I'm trying to get shredded, be really defined, because the month of March, I have a really cool idea for the channel, and I want to get a little bit more toned, lose like the little extra belly fat we got going on here, try to tone up a little bit, get a little bit more vascular, stuff like that, just so that way my idea can look even like the coolest possible. But I'm not saying what the idea is, though, because I haven't seen it online anywhere, and I don't want to say it and then someone somehow like takes the idea like last second or something like that. But I've thought about this for like the last year, and I haven't seen it anywhere on any social medias that I've been on. Granted, I can't tell you the last time I even logged into a Twitter. I'm like never on Facebook, but like YouTube, Instagram are like the peak social medias I like am active on, mostly YouTube. minus like this month Instagram. I've been every day posting like what I eat. So very, very excited. But yeah, appreciate that. Appreciate it. I haven't been doing sprinting specifically, but I've been doing running on the treadmill at an incline. Gosh. Yo, Power, what's up? Good to see you again. So yeah, I got like I got the computer set up, the gaming set up. Mondays and Fridays I stream me playing games. And then the workout, got the weights over here. So I'll hop on the treadmill at the end of my workouts and go for a jog. I think last time we ended like the last minute of running, which we did like 0.55 miles. So nothing crazy, but did the last on the max 8 miles an hour at the 12% incline. Feel the silence. You can see the treadmill tilted up from last week, or yeah, from Friday. Still. So you just broke your arm back. Dang, what happened? What happened to your arm? Yo, Dylan, appreciate that. Shout out to my wife. My wife got me the Dragon Ball Z poster. Also, shout out to her. She made this for me for Christmas. If you guys know about Bleach, the anime, she made Ichigo's half hollow mask. So, shout out to her. She crocheted this by hand. You can see like all the extras in the back. But yeah, a really cool tapestry. So, short, a few sprinting sessions in the middle of that. Okay. I usually would do like faster for like a minute, like 30 seconds to a minute during those times. I usually jump up the pace, but still keep like the incline. I wouldn't say specifically it's like sprinting speed, because I can sprint faster than the 8 miles an hour it goes, but there's times when I'm like, at a solid 4, 5, and then I'm like, all right, bump up to a 6, or like a 7 or 8 for a minute, and then I'm like, okay, drop back down to like a 2 or a 3, just walk it out, catch my breath. My cardio isn't super good. I don't want you to think like, oh man, this guy can run for days. I cannot run for days. My cardio is okay, because mostly the majority of my cardio outside of when I do like running here during the streams and stuff, or after these workouts, is my son. I'll take him to like a park, and then I'm like running around with him like at the park playgrounds, jumping on stuff, off of things, whatever. I don't say how old my son is, but he's really young. So, Dad, come get me. Try and get me, Dad. I'm gonna get you. Stuff like that. So, that's the majority of my cardio. Is just like, and since it's been cold outside, like winter time, there's not much as much going to the parks and stuff. Like today has been a nicer day compared to like last week, 2 weeks ago. So I got to take him to a park and like play and stuff. Actually, I took my son to a basketball court and a park. The park was short-lived though, because he got hurt, tripped on some stairs and hit his nose. Luckily nothing serious, but it was enough for him to be like, I'm done, Dada. I'm like, alright buddy, let's go. So, it happens. So I trampoline park, messed up your flip, spun out, man, my arm back on the path. Oh gosh. Yo, was that today, Power? Holy cow. Was that a front flip, back flip, like spin flip? Like what? Holy cow. So I had asthma as a kid, smoked cigarettes for 15 years. Yeah, I've never smoked cigarettes, and I don't have asthma, but I can relate to saying I need to run more as well. But heck yeah, that's awesome though. If you're able to push yourself through all that, hey, let's go! Congratulations on quitting. That's wonderful. One of my best friends. So two things. One of my best friends has been a crappy friend, so I haven't like talked to him and he hasn't reached out for a minute. But he started getting into a type of smoking. But then another best friend who's also related to that first best friend, he smoked cigarettes for a super long time, and I work with him. I would give him crap constantly. Hey, Double O, you get it. So that other friend was smoking for years, and I would give him crap constantly, and then he finally quit. And so recently, his wife was like, "Oh, I wonder if Trigos, or my name's Dalton. Dalton is going to give that first friend crap for getting into smoking, but he's been like MIA, and it's like I've always reached out. So I think." Relationships go two ways. So if I'm always the one reaching out, and then you start like disrespecting or not being a good friend, I'm not going to be reaching out to you, because then that value of like friendship is decreasing, and it doesn't make me want to reach out. So then, and he hasn't said anything to me in a minute, so I'm like, well, I'm praying for him, keeping my prayers, but what can you do? Just wish the best for people. But that first friend, that second friend, stopped smoking. So I was like, yes, I care about people. I want people to not smoke because it's bad for you. So I want people to be the best them that they can be. And especially if it's like a close friend of mine, then I'm gonna bully you into do good things like not smoking, because I don't want the bad things for you. So that was Saturday last week. I jumped off a wall. My back went to a dough black. Dang, Power. That's impressive, but holy cow. I'm sorry that's what happened. Need space. Yeah. And it's not like I want to pull away, but I know my worth as a friend, as a person, and if you're not treating me properly, I'm not going to start treating you improperly, but I'm not going to be pursuing to like build my relationship or friendship with someone that is not treating me for my worth, It's not like you got to message me every day by any means. There are friends I won't talk to for weeks or months at a time, but this friend in particular was not that kind of person to go weeks or months and then pick it back up. It was like we'd play games like almost every night together, and then nothing at all. He's vaping? Dang. Yeah, I'm not a fan of vaping. I've never vaped before, never will. Actually, my nephew, I know I should be doing this workout, my nephew had to have surgery and then the doctor said it was because of the vaping. These are 60s, Double O. These are 60s. But yeah, so my nephew, who's in his young 20s, had to have a surgery because of vaping. And that's what the doctor told him. And I decided not to vape from the get-go, because I've never been into smoking cigarettes or anything, but so I was like, oh, no way am I getting into vaping. Especially after hearing that, I'm like, nah, I've got a wife, I got a kid. I have no reason to do that. Two of my best friends, they have no idea why. About 4 months now. Do you know why, Satan? Light work, baby! Light work, baby! Appreciate that, Power. Appreciate it. All right, we're bumping up for the last set. We're hitting 70s. I'm gonna need a second though. I don't know how to include this to those. Well, Satan, one thing if you're up for any suggestions or anything, I would give them a heads up, like, hey, I know I haven't been around, just at least on the side of like being ghosted and like not treated properly or kindly. Say like, hey, I'm going through some stuff, like nothing you guys related. If it's not, be honest. Like going through some stuff, don't want to get into it, but I will be back. But I'll be back around, or I'll come back. I'll let you guys know when I'm comfortable coming back around, and just like leaving it at that. So that way you can give them at least maybe some peace of mind, since you said it's like two of your best friends. So that way they know you're okay, because if they're truly like you are one of their best friends, then they're gonna be caring about you as well. Whether they say anything or not, I'm telling you right now, like you're in their mind sometime or other. And so I know if you mean to them as much as they mean to you, in like a best friend setting, then they're gonna be thinking about you, whether they reach out or not. So you definitely don't have to, but at least like if that's what I would do if I were you, just to be like, hey, still love you guys, but I'm going through stuff. I'll talk to you later. Power, you said the arm that works. That's a tough one. Yo, Diabolic, what's up? How you doing? So that's a tough one, Pickle, because if you do, one arm could be bigger than the other, which, I mean, might not be like a terrible thing, but could be kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe if anything, for the arm, don't push yourself super hard on that healthy arm. So for example, like normally I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to work out to build strength or hypertrophy, whatever. Maybe work out a little bit lightly, just to not like lose the muscle. Maybe just like a maintain, just like maybe like once in a while hit like 1 or 2 arm workouts that aren't too crazy, just so that way you still have some movement going on and you're just keeping it healthy and still warmed up, so that way when the other arm is good. And remember too, like you got to give it time to heal up too, so be careful, because you don't want to push yourself too much early, because then that could lead to like long-term injury. So definitely ease your way in when you get back to it with that hurt arm now. But maybe just like a light workout, just so you're not losing anything, and when that other one can like bump up and be equal again or close to, then that's when you can start pushing a little bit more. But me personally, if I got injured with one arm, I probably would just do that for that other arm, just so that way, it's not like you see that Family Guy episode where it's like Quagmire and he finds out about a certain like websites online, and then he comes out with like the one skinny arm and the other one's like super buff. He's like, Peter. He's like, Peter's like, Quagmire, I haven't seen you around for like 6 months. Yeah, don't recommend that either. But but you get the gist. Of course, Sana, of course. Yeah, I mean, when you're going through stuff, because I totally get it, Sana. Like when my mom passed a few years back, mentally, I was like going through it, but I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to, you know, like I want to battle my own demons inside. I didn't even want to share it with my wife and stuff because I didn't want to burden her. But, you know, of course that backfires, all that stuff mentally. But to like say you're going through it, you know, even though you are focused on yourself and how you are feeling, it's good to try to say to like give yourself a little like, oh, you know what, I really do need to give others like the time of day. So give me 1 second. I just realized the gaming stream I was playing Grounded 2, I still had the game open, and so like things were just like accumulating like time and everything. I'm like, gosh dang it, that was like an hour and a half ago I ended that. Let's see, trying not to push it as hard because I used to go to the gym a bunch having practice. No, you can't do that. I hit 2 in Rocket League. Oh shoot, okay. Diamond, let's go. Dougal, what's up, what's up? You said, that's true. Core and leg exercises. Yep. Let's see. DG, what's going on? Appreciate the kind words. That's not me, that's me. That's not me. Alright, last set for shoulder press. We're hitting 70s here. I'll shoot, DG. I had no clue. Yeah, DG, I had no clue. I gotta inform my wife after this. Shoot. Like, sorry, wife goes. Yo, Darks, what's up? How you doing? Jocelyn, he did some lats today. Hey, let's go. Did you just go for the lats today? Or did you do any other, like, muscles? $260 deadlift? Okay, okay, nice. Let's see now, power. You gotta work on your grip strength so you can hold the 160 one arm and deadlift. Let's see. Starting to learn Blender. Come on, avatar creation. Okay, nice, nice. That sounds cool. I've never messed with Blender. Or, okay, I have once. Because that's for like 3D printing, right? And I've got a 3D printer. I've made a few things. But nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Hey, yep, farmer walks, dude, those are killer. Those are killer. Oh, another thing you can do. So I don't do this on the ground. Check this out. If you want to get like a good forearm building size, this right here, do this, try this from the wall. And like you can stand like right next to the wall or scooch back a little bit. Put your hands here. Here. I'll put a little bit closer so you can see a little better. Alright? So you can see I'm like leaning a little bit. And then come here. This. I wouldn't do this on the ground, at least not to start, because it's very tough. So you can like lean way back. This right here is tough. And like, not that I've got like crazy forearms or anything, but like, holy cow, my forearm, like that is a very tough workout. Fresh, yes, yes. I'm currently By the end of the night, I'm probably going to be sitting around like 2,000, probably anywhere from like 1,900 to 2,100 calories for the day. Daniel, my boy. Daniel, how's your working out going? When is the end of your like challenge? I know you said you were talking with some people, doing some like a challenge for like a duration. When does that end again? You said you should make your own bottles of 3 gram. I got you, Darks. I got you. Yeah, that's why I've only messed with Blender for like maybe like an hour, maybe 2. Let's see. Okay. Push day. Let's say. Oh, really, Jocelyn? What do you find is the hardest part about hitting 150 grams of protein a day? If you're up for suggestions or anything, if you're open to suggestions, I hit around 200 grams of protein in a day, insanely easily. But it's only because of like certain foods like that I've like made. So it's very laid out for me to like know, because I'm hitting like, technically speaking, because you only technically need 0.7 grams of protein per pound you are. I'm 195 as of right now, times 0.7, 136. 1.6. Senior, okay. Thanks for letting us know, guys. Say going to the gym after work. Heck yeah. In June so far, he hasn't done any workouts. Oh, Daniel, you're killing it. Let's go, Daniel, my boy. Okay, so Jocelyn, do you like yogurt at all? If you do, or if you don't, yogurt for me, I'm not really a big fan of it, but the texture makes me gag. Like plain and simple, I cannot eat yogurt, just plain. I can't eat cheese, so like string cheese, block of cheese, whatever. That makes me gag. I'm not even looking at cottage cheese. That stuff is disgusting. Sorry, if you like it, you are wrong. That is gross. But what I'm saying is, if you are up for some suggestions though, you go to yogurt. There is this one right here. I'm pulling up a picture for you. Snack protein more than heavy beats. Okay. Check this out. Super easy way to get some protein in. If you like yogurt, you can go heavier on the yogurt. If you don't, then, okay, let's see, Dannon. This one right here. This is what I get. It's 90 calories and 14 grams of protein per serving, right? Super easy. That's per serving, right? So I do that. I drizzle a little bit of chocolate, like the Magic chocolate shell, which is like from Walmart, like $3.33. I think is the exact price before tax. This yogurt's like $5. And then I get granola. So I'll get like a high protein granola. Oh, you know what? I can just go to my Instagram. I have it posted there, because I post every food I've been eating. So like, check it out. So for this morning, boom, had a protein shake 9 a.m. Where's the yogurt? Here's the yogurt. Yogurt 1030, 170 grams, 17 grams of chocolate. Yeah. So literally, are you, Jocelyn? Do you have Instagram? If you do, to loading in protein while eating clean. Exactly. The most non-clean I've eaten was this right here. It was homemade pizza that my wife made on Fridays. This was my heaviest calorie day, which was 2721 total calories, 181 grams of protein, which, like I said, I only need 136 technically, so I'm still clearing my protein by a lot. Tons of carbs from the protein, some fats. But right here, Fridays, we do movie night. And for movie night, my wife makes pizza, or we buy pizza from a place. So for me, that's like tradition. So I may eat a little bit of food, but that pizza was hitting good. So I was like, I'm eating more. Yo, Kansas, good to see you again. Thank you. Shipping 2 canned shirts. I love it. Appreciate it. Let's see here. So yeah, so that's gonna be for that. Oh, another really good one. So you don't have to get super fancy like myself. Right here, I made poached ahi tuna. Right there, this was my meal. I made mashed potatoes with it, but I didn't eat any mashed potatoes. I gave those to my wife. This right here, these 2 fillets of ahi tuna, right here was 220 grams of the tuna, 30 grams of the sauce, 58 grams of protein, 3 carbs, 11 fats, 375 calories. You can get a bag of this ahi tuna from Walmart. I think the Walmart I go to, it's like $7 and some change. So after tax, it's probably like $8. But you can get these ahi fillets, and it's like the frozen ones bagged. I think it comes in like a bag of like 6 or 8. Eating 2 of those, over 50 grams of protein. Boom, you're done. Like you're already a third of the way there for 150 grams. You do if you do protein shakes, if you have 16 ounces of milk, which I do 16 ounces of milk, 1 full scoop of protein, not overheaping, but just 1 full scoop to the brim. That's going to be right around 40 grams, 50 grams, depending on the protein that you get. But it's going to be like right around 400 calories for that. So protein shake, tuna, add in some protein granola in there. Let's see if oh yeah, this is it, by the way. If you want to see the ahi tuna, which unfortunately I sort of clipped it off because I didn't realize in Instagram you can post in portrait, not in square. But this right here, you can grill, broil, pan sear, 4 to 10 minutes. Super easy to cook. And then it's going to be 29 grams of protein for each one, which is why it's 58. Chicken and rice, super easy. Marinate some chicken. This is the granola. So where it says 65 grams right there, you can see yogurt, 65 grams of granola just weighed it out. So 170 grams of yogurt, 17 grams of the chocolate shell with 65 grams of granola. Boom, right there. 465 calories, 27 grams of protein, 47 carbs because of the granola, 14 for fats. You got this, I'm telling you. So yeah, Jocelyn, if you're on Instagram, I'll put the socials here. I watched the first half. Power, I watched the first half. Bread, what's up? Good to see you again. So Jocelyn, if you are on the Instagram, you're welcome to follow along. If you're on Discord, you're welcome to join on the Discord, ask questions, anything like that. More than happy to answer or reply to any questions that you have. We're all in this together, so it's great. Fresh, I know you do. I see when you post stuff. I see when you do. My father took me into the city to say I'm marching band. Yeah, whenever you like stuff, I see it. I always check it out. I try to always respond and comment on like most, if not all, everything that I ever get on like YouTube or Instagram. I try my best. I'm not perfect by any means. I try my best, but everyone deserves to be seen, to be heard. So I want to give that respect to people. Right now we're gonna do a superset with some incline chest, incline dumbbell press, and then into some incline skull crushers. Bread, I would say it just depends. So, other thing, my parents know what you have. You too. Oh, it's all good power. There's no worries. If you are not on other social medias, even if you are, you don't have to follow me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's only if you want to. It's not a requirement by any means. But yeah, bread, I would suggest, Sean, appreciate you for real. I would suggest bread. This is a warm-up set, by the way. These are just 30s. Um, I would suggest for push-ups a day in a week. For muscle growth to go to failure. So if you can do 10 push-ups, like normal push-ups, and then you can't hit the 11th, do 10 and then try to do like 5 more on your knees. If you can do a ton of push-ups, similar to how I'm just holding the weight right here, maybe when you're in the down position without putting your chest on the floor, right? Hold yourself for 10, 15 seconds and then push back up to exhaust your chest. But if you're gonna go for muscle growth, I think going to failure is a really good place to be to get muscle growth. All right, this is gonna be heavy. We'll carry on, we'll carry on. I say this every time, don't sing and work out. Appreciate it, Power. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I hope you have a great night. Appreciate you being here. Get some good sleep in. We'll see you later. All right. Catch my breath for a minute. I hit abs a little bit. I've sort of been hitting abs sort of throughout everything. Oh, thanks, Sean. Appreciate it. We didn't hit leg day. Leg day was Friday, but got the boom. Legs, baby. Chicken legs, maybe, but that's why we gotta get stronger. But what's up, Marvin? How's it going? Chicken legs are a food that I eat, so no lies there. No lies there. Alexa, next. What is this song? Alexa, play Panic at the Disco.
This is Panic at the Disco.
Thanks,
on
Fresh.
Spotify.
Appreciate it. I think I'm gonna go for triceps a little bit more before we hit more chest. So we're gonna go triceps here.
Wanted everything. Said, don't give up. It's a little complicated.
Because we also hit triceps when we do arm day. Same for pull day. When I do pull day, we hit biceps. Alright, biceps on pull day and arm day. Then push day and arm day, hit triceps. So that's why I don't do as much tricep work on push days, because I have a whole day specifically for arms. Frosty, I'm not sure what that means.
Never go down. Mama said, don't give up. It's a little complicated.
One album. There's quite a few songs I really like with Panic at the Disco. Death of the Bachelor is definitely more recent stuff, but I really liked that. And then some of their older music, like 9 in the Afternoon, Mona Lisa. Okay. Triceps are killing me. Woo!
If you're a lover, you should know.
That's true. That's true. Hey, listen, if you have any suggestions for music you want to listen to, by all means, let me know. We'll switch it up.
And I don't want to be afraid. The deeper that you know, it takes my breath away. Soft hearts, electric souls, so new hearts, and no noise is taboo. And baby, we built this house on memories. Take my picture now, shake it till you see it.
You're too kind, Gabriel. Appreciate that. You're too kind. Stop. You're trying to make me blush.
From time to time,
Alright, we're gonna hit 50s now.
that's all that really matters. Is a fool. Baby, we built this house on memories. Those parts are the best.
I'm not singing doing this. Alright.
I remember you. this house of memories. Take my picture now, shake it till you see it.
Oh man. Alright, for the next set, the full working set, we're gonna hit 70s. That last set, because my triceps already super tired, I was feeling it in my triceps. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Getting a little sleepy. Maybe I'm just trying to get more oxygen to my lungs, my brain.
Some memories. Oh, promise me a place.
Yo, someone was super nice on my Instagram. Right, I've been, like I said here before earlier, I've been going on a cut for this month, and so I was doing like a lat spread, right, from the back side here, and then someone on the Discord or on the Instagram, they're like, yo, you got really good genetics to have like low lats, because sometimes people's lats are like way up here. I guess mine are lower. I don't know exactly how to describe it. Other than that, I was like, dang. It's like, man, that's way too nice. Way too nice. So I definitely feel like the pull-ups though definitely helped. Of course, it's a push day, so we're not hitting a ton of pulls, but I definitely feel like when we hit our pull-ups, feels good. Feels good. I appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. You have a great rest of your night. We'll see you later. Alright, we're gonna hit a little bit abs before we hop in for like the last 1 or 2 sets of chest. Whew. Oh, into that. Like, oh, don't want to upchuck.
Closing the. No.
Alexa, play Linkin Park.
Shuffling Linkin Park and Seeing the Artists on Amazon Music.
Alright. Give myself like another 30 seconds or so.
It starts with.
I don't know why. Yo, Gamer, what's up? Good to see you. How you doing? How you doing?
No.
Sweet.
So unknown.
Out the low. Go out the window.
Watch you go.
We got 70s. Okay. With the premise. What's up, Kano? How's it going? Amen to that, fresh. Man, Chester was a heck of a dude. You were mocking me, acting like it was part of your property. superset it. Hit some push-ups.
Can go for all this.
Superset. It's gonna be horrible. Am I even gonna hit one push-up? I have no clue. Holy cow.
I've put my trust in you. I pushed as far as I can go.
So exhausting. We'll hit that one more time. Just like that. That was rough. That was really, really rough. I'm gonna need like a good solid 2 minutes. My chest is so tired. Holy cow. Definitely feel like I got a pump going on though. Let's see. Pump, let's see. Of course, this isn't like the posing time. Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, let's see. Yo, Cortez, what's up? Hello, hello. I'm from my basement. Good to see you here.
What I've done.
It's me. Mini me. Right there. PC. Crazy. Insanity. I'm just kidding. I'm done. What the? Oh, it's dumb.
Last night, there's a chance of uncertainty to let mercy go and wash away.
Oh, shoot. Life, you know what? After this stream, I'll go tell my wife. Shoot. You know, it's news to me, so thank you for bringing that up. Holy cow. Okay, sorry, wife goes. Alright. I think we may have gotten enough rest.
Start again.
Aw, shoot, you know what? That's okay. It's alright. Everybody's got their opinion, even if it's wrong. It's all good, life. Appreciate you being here. LKO, no, I am not. Happily married. Got a wife, got a son. So I'm chilling. I'm good. Alright. See how many I can hit. My chest is, I'm already super tired from that last set. 1 second. What's up, Zero? Honestly, I like all of Dragon Ball Z. The original. So shout out to my wife. She got me this poster. My son actually made that for Father's Day. He made that painting of the planets. Lifter, what's up? Appreciate self-confidence. I don't live in a concrete room. This is just my basement with where I work out. So weights, gaming supply or gaming setup. But where I like sleep, 2 stories above me in the bedroom where my wife and I sleep. But this is also just where we rent. So we don't own the place, but we're aiming to get a house. But shout out to my wife. Not only did my wife give me the Dragon Ball Z poster, but she also crocheted this by hand. If you guys are aware of Bleach, Ichigo, his half hollow mask. That's one of my favorite animes. Bleach, Dragon Ball Z, and Naruto. Those are like the 3 that I really got into. So it's like nostalgic, and my son has been getting into them as well. He's not old enough to watch them, but he knows all of the characters. And he's like, so like today, he was like, we went to go play basketball, and he's like, Rasen Shuriken, and he's like attacking me. So as I'm playing basketball, he'll hit me with a little mini basketball, and then I fall over. I'm like, you got me, Naruto, Uzumaki, and then playing. He's like, Sasuke. So it's lots of fun. Yo, Liability, what's up? Well, we don't have a house to begin with. This is where we rent. So, but I'm not gonna get a house that is falling apart or that's a terrible deal. And right now, housing market is not very good at all. Cortez, I don't say where I live, only in the state of denial. But yeah, I don't say where I live. I always make sure I gotta keep my family safe. Always worry about my family's safety. He said you love Wrath of Dragon if you were reborn. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yo, Bear, good to see you. Always good to see you. Yeah, no, I knew I wanted to be a dad when I was really young. I was probably and maybe it's the absence of my own father that made me I want to be a dad, but I want to be the present. I want to be a great dad, someone to my kid will look up to. Of course, now since I have a son, my son can look up to, set a good example, stuff like that. Liability, that might be true, but I also don't want to set myself or my family in a bad position. So I've just been saving up for when we get a house. Just because I don't want to put all of my money into buying a house, and then my family and I have to eat off of ramen noodles. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather take some time, save up money, be smart about it, so that way when it's time, even if I didn't get as good of a deal, that way my family can still live comfortably and not hurt financially. So about the oh my gosh, Bear. It's funny you say that because it was just yesterday. My family, my wife's family was talking about that. My wife, I told her that you had said about the redhead, and then she brought it up to her family, and they were laughing about it. Just yesterday. That's funny. Fresh. I don't think we will have more kids. Who knows? Who knows what the future could bring? But as of right now, that's not in the cards. Kelly, appreciate the sub. Too kind of you. Appreciate it. All right, we're gonna hit. Oh wait, we already did. Sweet. All right, I'm gonna hit some dumbbell flies. We're gonna put 30 pounds on that. And I gotta do some cooking tonight. Gotta do some cooking. It is, I'm gonna make some chicken. Bought some chicken breast the other day. So I'm gonna be cooking some chicken. I like to typically marinate it, however, didn't marinate it, so gonna be putting in some garlic, onion powder, or no, not garlic powder, minced garlic, onion powder, salt, pepper, paprika, chili powder, some hot sauce. And then I throw a couple other few seasonings here and there. Gotta get a little bit of butter so that way the chicken cooks nice and has not like a ton of butter, but just a little bit so it stays juicy. So it's gonna be good. I like to have a little bit of spice to my food, so I usually get Frank's Red Hot sauce. It's not spicy to me, but it's got a little bit of spice to it, just enough to where it's like I don't have to drink any extra water or anything like that to like, cool down the mouth. But it's got a nice little flavor. It wasn't until like a few months back, I guess it was technically last year, that I actually that I tried Frank's Red Hot, and I was like, dang, this is probably like, I would always get Louisiana hot sauce because that's what my wife and her family would always get. So then when I tried some new ones, I was like, I've been missing out. Dang. Calorie-wise, there definitely is a thing. It's too much butter. Flavor-wise, debatable. I'm actually going to be making a seafood boil here on Saturday for Valentine's Day, which I do believe I'm going to stream it. I'll let you guys know for sure here in the Discord and here on YouTube. But when I make the sauce, it's literally just butter and seasonings. It's like, I think it's minced garlic, butter, like Old Bay, just crazy, unhealthy, the sauce. But everything else that goes outside of the sauce, crab legs, super good for you. Shrimp, good for you. Andouille sausage, moderately good for you. Potatoes, decently good for you. Corn, good for you. So I'm like, maybe, yeah. No, I've never made that. I've never made that there. Alright, I'll have to check that out. Some abs. Oh, such a good song. Love the song. Skill, like brown butter, it's amazing. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I've never made brown butter. I would say I've made a good amount of foods. Brown butter has never been one though.
Take me down to the riverbed. Take me down to the fighting end. Wash the poison from off my skin. Show me how to be whole again. Fly me up on a silver wave. Past the black where the sirens sing. Warm me up in the Nova's glow. Drop me down to the shade below. 'Cause I'm only a crack in this castle of glass.
Oh, you're too kind. I don't know about all that. Appreciate that. Thanks, Marl.
How to be whole again. 'Cause I'm only cry in this castle of glass.
The Donald, like the duck. I'm done.
Cause I'm only a crack in this castle of glass. Hardly anything else.
You say you gotta work right now? Heck yeah. What work are you hitting?
Cause I'm only a crack in this castle of glass. Hardly anything else you see.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. Better late than never, absolutely. Bear. Shoulders. Oh heck yeah, that's what I hit earlier today. Hit 40s, lateral raises, and then we got to up to 70 for press. I was in the honors choir, like show and jazz choir. Not really. Never been in like a church choir or anything, and never really done karaoke. But unless you count my shower, then I'm like singing all the time. Okay, New York. Okay, nice. I've been to New York, but before. I've been there before. Thanks, Paxton. I'm not sure who that is, but appreciate the kind words. No, I don't have any plans on going to New York. Not that I know of in the near future. Technically, yes, over an ocean to go to Hawaii. I went to Hawaii when I was younger. But that's like the farthest I've gone. You said that's it? Yep. That's the only time I've gone like overseas is to Hawaii and back. Yeah, no, I would definitely love to. I would love to travel all over the world. Um, Bear, I'm not sure what that is. What that last word you just said, I have no clue what that means or what that is. Go see the other side of the world. Yeah. No, it's not that I don't want to travel. It's more so. Okay, autocorrect. I don't know what that means. Yo, Ed, what's up? How's it going? Aloha. Yeah, no. It's not that I don't want to travel. I would love to travel, but interesting. All cultures. Listen, I don't believe that one should limit themselves to like one thing. Now let me be very clear. I do not mean that in a relationship. I'm married, happily married, never stepping out, no interest in anyone else other than my wife. So let me make that very clear. But when it comes to like foods, cultures, understanding, interests, let's see, signs of respect, thing like just all over. I feel like for me personally, that like my mind is like a parachute. It only works if it's open, right? Only works if it's open. So I don't like to be closed-minded for really anything. Things don't really get to me. If you've been here for any amount of time, you know, people have said ridiculous things. It doesn't really faze me. It's whatever. It's like spitballs off a battleship, you know, whatever. But the traveling, the lack thereof, it's more so like, you know, for a long time didn't have a passport, and then when I finally got a passport, my wife and I, then it's like we're getting married, and then name changes, and then passports we have to renew, didn't do it, had a kid, all that stuff. And before then was like, you know, just never had any money. So if you don't have any money and you know your parents, your family doesn't have money for you to travel either, then you just got to keep working until you can accumulate it. And where I'm lucky, you know, fortunate and blessed to be in a better position now than I was. Now, you know, focus on making sure like my son grows up long enough or like to old enough to where we can travel and feel safe about it. Let's see here. The Rainbow Wheel Sarah. So back in the day, I used to stream Fortnite, and so I'd do like a workout wheel of torture. So this, when I'd be playing, I would spin it, and depending what it landed on, then it'd be like, nothing can hold me back. So I'd have like resistance bands behind me, and I'd have to hold my arms forward while playing, and if I ever got too tired and had to take my hands, like remove them, I couldn't play. So then it was like, all right, back to playing. Or, you know, sometimes I have a treadmill way over yonder. So then if it was like some of these are like where I have to walk or run or jog on the treadmill. So, you know. Exactly, Bear. It was very tough. I sort of stopped doing it because people were like, yo, Trigo, so we want to actually win. Granted, I got some really good snipes, and sometimes some of those snipes, I had like a over 250 meter snipe or whatever, a headshot in Fortnite while I was running on a treadmill. I was like, yo, I don't know how the frick that happened. It did. I was like, I just won. And they're like, we lost the game though. I'm like, I just won. You guys might have lost, but I just won. It was intense. Oh no, it's all good. It's all good, Dantino. It's all good. Let's share workout. Heck yeah. If you ever want to, though, if you want to like share your workouts or whatnot that you are doing, you are always welcome to hop on to like the Discord we've got. If you want to follow on Instagram, all that stuff, you're more than welcome to. But we've got like the fitness side on our Discord, so you're always welcome to join on there. And if you're like, hitting arms today, like boom, got the pump or whatever, you're more than welcome to. Don't have to. That's up to you. Realize I was smart enough to get that mortgage, so I have a paid off house. I just wanted to make sure I've got. I see it. I get what you're saying, Bear. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and see that's the thing too. Is like we're saving up to go to like get a house. So like when it comes to like the line of things that are important, right? I rather personally work on the quality of life for my family and I versus the like fun activities of just like traveling. For example, like my wife and I, we have some older cars. Nothing. It's not like 50 years old. It's not. They're not breaking down, but they're a little bit older, right? Like between 2000 and 2010, within that range. But they're still running fine. Just have like regular maintenance. It's all good. Nothing crazy. So it's like I want to get like newer cars for us. Nothing like super fancy, but like a newer car. But like the first thing is like to get a house. That's like the big thing. And then after a house, then maybe like get like one of us, like my wife, get her like a newer car, and then get myself a newer car. And then if the house that we do get, if and when we get a house, then if we've got like a basement, like to finish the basement and to be able to, or like a garage, wherever I'm working out, like to work on the garage. And then that's all within the same time of like making sure that my son, like we've got things going for him. Because for example, he was just in basketball the last few weeks, but last week was his last week. So it's like we did that. He's gonna be getting into like soccer here, in like a month or two or whatever. So then, making sure that he still gets to do and have like those fun experiences and sports and activities and things like that. It's just what's most important right now. Traveling is not anywhere near that, unfortunately. If we had like $1 million, then sure, buy a house for like $300,000 to $400,000 or something like that. Something that's good for us. And then get 2 cars, $50,000. You got like $500,000 left, and then maybe do like some things here and there, help family out, whatever. And then you've got $200,000-$300,000 left. Yeah, then go travel for a week, spend like 10-15 grand, and then it's cool. But we're not there right now. I don't have like $1 million just laying around. We're like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. All the things that we wanted to do them all at once. Boom, we're good. All right, it's all within steps, and being smart about it.
Say advice. Let's sigh. No better. Please don't make this last forever. The voices in my head keep telling me I'm not inside. Please don't make this last forever.
Ours are different now, see? And that's okay. Everyone's different. We're all in different stages of our life. We all want different things. Whether you wanted a family or not, like some people do not want a child. Some people do not want to get married. Some people do not want like responsibilities. Not saying that's you, but just in general. You own a house, so I mean that's a responsibility for sure. But some people just don't want those things, and that's okay. That's what makes us all different. Those are all things that I've wanted. I knew I wanted when I was way younger, but it is what it is. Others don't want you to. That's very true. Martinez, actually, we were just talking about that earlier, because I have one of like my best friends has been like acting like a really crappy friend, and has not shown me or given me like the kindness and respect that I've given and shown him. So I haven't really talked too much lately because it doesn't really seem like he wants to be around anyone other than like a girl that he like just met. So it's like, what? All those years, it just is what it is. Okay. Alexa, stop. That's the workout. That is the workout. That was, really, really intense. Sail all over the world. Speak languages. Have 3 months off every summer, so travel a lot, play a lot. Heck yeah. That is super cool. Yo, Bear, I'm very happy for you that you got to do that. Because that sounds super, super cool. 100%. Yeah. Pretty much between, like for me at least, between having like my parents, let's see, if that's a question, do I work out with men? No, just here by myself in my basement. Between having like my mom that was disabled growing up, my parents divorced, no one was like, no one came into like super wealth or anything like that. My dad was pretty good off, but since my parents were divorced and I lived with my mom, there was nothing like crazy to be like, oh yeah, get to do la boom. So, definitely it's cool that you have gotten to do some of those experiences and like hear about them. I personally, when people have victories, I love to celebrate them. I love it. I feel like people don't get celebrated. Like other people's victories don't get celebrated enough. I feel like a lot of times people hear like, for example, if you were like, I bench pressed 50 pounds, and I'd be like, I bench pressed 70. Okay, well I squatted 100. I squatted 120. A lot of people I feel like are just trying to compete or one up each other. Not everybody, but a lot of people are. And I love to see when people just have victories, to just celebrate them and be happy for them, because it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. The times that I've shared something that I was happy or excited about, and someone was just happy for me, and they were like, "Dude, that's amazing," blah blah blah. That feels a heck of a lot better than if I'm sharing my victory or my excitement, and then they're like, "Well, let me one up you," whether it's consciously or subconsciously. Absolutely feels 1,000 times better for someone just to be like happy for you and with you, rather than competing against you. So what if a man came over and wanted to work out with me? I guess it just depend who the man is. If I knew him, I've offered a couple of like my close friends to come over and work out before. No one's said yes though. Say from a career as a pediatric respiratory therapist. Holy cow. Heck yeah, that's awesome. Well, appreciate it, Bear. Appreciate it. I just feel. I mean, I don't know. The world. I'm sure you know. You're in your 60s. I'm sure you have experienced it a ton in your life, Bear. That the world just needs a little bit more. The world could just use a lot more kindness and love and kindness, love, excitement for each other, gratitude, all that stuff. Yo, Dylan, it's been a minute. How are you doing? What if it's someone older than 4? I mean, if I knew them, so like my dad's older than 40, my dad's in his 60s, I would invite him to work out. If it was a random person, no. I wouldn't invite them into my house. I've got my son and my wife here, so if I don't know you, you're not coming over to my house. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you. I don't know what intentions are, whatever. So, I gotta always keep my family safe regardless. Even if it makes me look like the bad guy, I will 1,000% be the bad guy if that means my family's protected. It is what it is. Sorry, exactly. We got pushed the piece. Absolutely. Martinez, I'm not sure where you're going with all this. We're just walking each other home. Hey, I like that. Yo, Skate, good to see you. You've just been playing Elden Ring. Oh, the DLC. Heck yeah, you liking it? You liking it? I haven't played the DLC any because I haven't even gotten the DLC. I've got some friends that have played the like the Elden Ring, the like multiplayer one. All right, so real quick here, we're gonna get into the posing. So first and foremost, you said just be today. Hey, nice. First and foremost, I never want anyone to compare yourself to me. All right, everyone is on their own journey. So first and foremost, please never compare yourself to me. I want you to compare yourself to you, to who you were, who you are now, who you want to be, and focus on your journey. We all should focus on our own journey, not compare, because comparison is the thief of joy, and you all deserve a little bit more joy in your life. So, well, yeah, like I said, don't compare yourself to me. Whether you think I look good or I look horrible, whatever it is, you know, I want you to focus on you. And if you don't believe in yourself, then I will believe in you so dang much that enough for the both of us. So we're gonna get into some posing. I do appreciate everyone for being here. You guys help me push myself. I always want to set a good example. So you guys being here, whether it's for 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day, 1 millennia, it doesn't matter. I appreciate you guys 1,000% because you guys help me a ton. So I just want to always give you guys my appreciation because it's always well deserved. So appreciate you guys endlessly. We're gonna get into the posing here. We didn't hit legs today, but we still gotta show the legs off because we're posing here. Just a poser, just a man who's a poser. So let's get into this. Right here. I feel like I gotta go slightly there, then maybe aim this light down a tiny bit. All right. Let's see. Hit one of these. Do you think I should bump the light up a little bit? What, like a Silver Age reject? I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if it'll look better with the lighting a little bit brighter, or if it's easier to see. I'll just keep the lighting like this. We didn't hit back today, but oh well. Alright, hit a little bit of legs here. Do. And then, I don't know if you guys can see the calves. I feel like it'll be alright. And then, of course, my favorite one, if you know, then you know. Shoulder wave. Oh yeah, I guess there's this one too. I'm trying to get a little bit more belly fat, be gone, but That's it. That's all for now, folks. And we're gonna chill for a few minutes before we hop off. I do need to cook, so gonna head out, get some good rest. Hey, appreciate it. Appreciate it, Bear. You have a great one. Hey, thanks for sharing some of like your life with us, some of your stories. So appreciate it. You have a great rest of your night. Get some good sleep. We'll see you later. You know, I'm switching to the comfortable chair. To the gaming chair. That one's where it's at. Where's your chair at? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it was a good workout. Got some good reps in. Today's Monday, guys, in case you didn't know. Today's Tuesday. Never mind, it's not Monday anymore. Yesterday is Monday. Today's Tuesday. Sweet. I love a good Monday. Yesterday, I guess this past day, whatever you want to call it. It was good. I feel like work was really good. Got some good numbers in. So past my daily goal that I like to try to hit for my work. Got my wife's knee was hurting. She was making some pants, so she was like sort of like crawling on the floor last night, cutting fabric, and then I was in the basement and I hear above me like the floor like banging on the floor, so I run upstairs, and she's like, "Ah, my knee, help me!" So I think her knee is like mostly better now. Let's see. Oh, Martinez, you said Silver Age, you're a modern bodybuilder. I can't tell if that's a compliment or insult, but I'll take it as a compliment. Thanks, Martinez. Um, but yeah, so now after being Elden Ring, going back playing War Thunder, heck yeah. You ever played some God of War? I've been thinking about getting into some God of War. There's only so much you can play on on PC through Steam, but I was thinking about again I've gotten emulators on my phone to play like Game Boy games, so I've played like some Pokemon Emerald recently, some Metabots on my phone like for the Game Boy emulator. Judah, what's up? What's up? So I've been thinking about getting like a PlayStation emulator. You said, you think you'll suck at God of War? Nah. Let's see. Did you work out for the Giant first? Anyways, I'm not sure. Nilburn, I'm not sure what you mean. What, could you explain maybe differently? Yeah, I have no clue what you're talking about. But yeah, so it was a good day. Got to spend some time. Baby Ghost and I, go to Walmart, go to the park, play some basketball, playground, all that fun stuff. So it was a good day. Warner, what's up? How you doing? Good. Heck yeah. Let's go. Do some flex. Warner. I don't know if you can rewind. If you can rewind in the stream, you'll see I go through like an entire like flexing. I've got like the lights and everything. Because we just finished our workout, the chest workout. I'll do like a little bit of the boom there. Just like a tiny bit, but yeah, if you can rewind in the stream, I'm not sure if you can. I literally just had like over there I had like the posing light and everything going on. Aaron, you said you think you hate me. At least you think, all right? At least you think. First of all, some people don't even think. And the fact that you don't just, you said, yeah, you hate me? All right. Well, we started off on the wrong foot. Let me yes. Yeah. Let me just say. Oh, but you know what? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Yo, Slips, what's up? Fully appreciate the sub. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yeah, it did take me a little bit longer to grow the beard. For the longest time, I would say like most of like up until like 24 or so, I just had like a chin strap beard. It was like it would get really thick right here. Right here, my facial hair gets really thick, right? So I actually cut this down. Like you can see it's a little bit longer right here. I have to like cut this down. These sides it gets longer. Warner, appreciate the sub, appreciate it. So I do have to do that. But yeah, it wasn't until like after I was done being 24 and like I was finally 25 where it was like, okay, I'm not only growing like the chin strap where it looked like really off. Because at that point, like I would keep it pretty clean, pretty clean shave. Wife is like, no, you cannot shave your face because you look like a baby, which is completely reasonable because I do very much so have a baby face. So, yo Panther, what's up? What's up? Nah, that's definitely not me saying. This is definitely not a poor me, by any means, by any means. But it just is what it is, you know. It is what it is. Appreciate that, Warren. Appreciate the sub. Bum, 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 bum. He says you can grow an Amish beard. That's wonderful. I love it. Beauty, I mean, if you want to, that's up to you. Slips, I appreciate the sub as well. Thank you, thank you. Pretty sure in your question you already did. He said, addicted to cold plunges? No. I used to take, so custody, I used to take cold showers. Dylan, do you want me to call you Sunflower? Yeah, so I used to take cold showers, maybe like a couple times a week. And then it was right around the time that my son was born, and I took a cold shower. And I'm like, I must have been like a little bit psycho. I'm talking like the Joker gone crazy because my wife was putting my son down to bed, and I was like laughing like hysterically in a really bad way, and she's like, shut up. And she was completely freaking out because of how obnoxious I was. Rightfully so. She's putting my son to bed, and I'm over here, because like something in my brain just like flipped, and like all the like, oh man, all the unenjoyable moments that you normally would have in a cold shower, it just like flipped, and I was like, and I'm like maniacally and like psycho laughing really loud, completely unintentionally, and she just like busts through the door. She's like, shut up now. And I'm like, no more cold showers for me, because that was I learned my lesson. I was like, okay, this is not it. But you know what, now we know I can't take the cold showers because I will absolutely flip, in not a good way. Slips, you said found you on the For You page. I appreciate it. Let's see, Dave. I don't say how old my son is or like when he was born, but he's pretty young. Why the flip in Streamlabs talking to me right now? What do you mean by that? Oh, and Dylan, you said that's what your brother calls you. Why does your brother call you Sunflower? Yeah, I always gotta protect my family, make sure they're all good. Like me, I'm not too worried about, but my wife, my son, like they are top priority for me. So I don't. That's why I don't say like what state I live in, other than the state of denial. I don't say like how old they are. I don't say their names. I'll say my first name only on a first name basis. Obviously, my name's Dalton, but you guys can call me Trighost. My wife, call her Wife Ghost. My son, Baby Ghost. All that stuff. So, I don't know. I just like to make sure my family's always safe, no matter what. Let's see. Miranda, what's up? How's it going? Well, hello to you. Just saying hey back. But the stress that caused a different reaction with the cold. I would love to say yes. I'd love to say yes. However, Dave, I do think I'm just a little bit crazy. I do think I'm just a tad bit psycho. Unintentionally, but like for whatever in my brain is like, oh, you are miserable right now. It's like I love that. I don't know why. That sounds really dumb, probably, but it's like I actually enjoy when I'm going through bad things, and then I'm like, I can grow from this. And so like I'll be absolutely exhausted, and then I still have to push through, and I'm like, this is a learning experience. It's of course I'm not going to have that exact reaction where I sound like a freaking goblin over here, but it's not far off from it. It's not far off from it. So it's yeah. Abbott, see, I wish I could even say that I was on something, but I'm not even on anything. I'm not even on anything. I could tell you that I've not even had an adult beverage, let alone anything else, but not even an adult beverage, at least for this year. Probably it's been like even longer since I've ever, had like an alcoholic beverage. I don't care for any of that stuff really. It's just not it for me. Beast mode, what's up? It is in fact, and you know what's cool about it? Completely unintentional but super awesome. Right here where it says T, the name Trigos, I made that in like 2012. Just so happens we got the Titan series, right? Super cool. It was just like a coincidence, but I was like, oh, this is the Trigos chair. Just something for me to be like, oh my gosh, what a coincidence. This is amazing. I love it. That's yeah. Warren, you said you've got a friend named Dalton? Heck yeah. But yeah, Dave, there's some crazy people out there, and not that anyone here has ever been, will ever be. Maybe no one in that ever joins a stream will ever have bad intentions or anything. With the slight chance that will never happen. But even so, I still want to always keep my family protected. Always. Let's see. Positively, what's up? My max bench was 245 when I was at 196. It was right at the end of October. I got injured shortly after that, and then sick after that. So right now my max is probably about 225, but there's absolutely no way I'm hitting 225. I mean, I just did a full chest day. Jackson, I can't do a backflip physically, maybe. In my basement, I'm way too tall, but you know what? I've had this asked before, where I might not be able to do a backflip because of the height. I got you right here on a little back flip. Wow. So you know what? There's a little bit. There's a little bit. Can't go full on out. Maybe I could physically. I don't know. I haven't tried to do a backflip. Just like I've done a backflip tons and tons of times on a trampoline. Never really attempted one just on the ground. I can jump pretty high. I can dunk. I'm 6'4". I can dunk. So I mean, I don't think my jumping ability is off, but I don't know. Quarter, what's up? You said skip the comment. I don't see anywhere here. I don't see any. I don't know if you see in the chat here. But I don't see any comment from you. But Quarter Jim, what's up? Unless it was like a blocked one or something like that. Tiffany is going well. How's it going for you? Thanks for asking. Let's see. What is it? I don't even see like a blocked message from you either. But Quarter Jim, you see you can't jump at all. It's all good. You said you needed 3 more subs to live stream your workouts. Oh, I got you. Warner, I'm 6'4". Yeah, I don't know. So I promise you, I wasn't skipping your comment or anything. What's the? Oh, about the 6'4". Here, I got you. If you wanna see my height, I mean, I guess I don't really have like a scale or a measuring tape down here, but this is my basement. This is the wood, right? You can see I'm just standing normal with my hand. My hand is 8 inches long, so right here is about 7 feet. So if I go tiptoe, right, it's touching the wood. So I'd say personally my basement's about 7.5 feet tall. So I don't know. What can I say? I was born this way, baby. Hey, no hate. It's just a number. Listen. 6'4" is just a number. Honestly, when it comes to muscle, right? When you're taller, it's hard to be well-rounded. So, honestly, all the short kings out there, the kings and the queens that are shorter than myself, now you don't have to have as much muscle. Wow, how lucky you are. And listen, when gravity takes over, when I'm in my 90s, right? Because I'm gonna live to be 100. By gosh darn it, Dolly, banging whatever. When I'm 100 years old, I'm gonna be like 5'2", walking around with a cane. All right. Now, granted, I want to try to like have good posture so that way I don't. But I know what happens. What goes up must come down. But I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy with myself. I would actually be taller if I could, though. Let's see. Well, positively, I'm married, so it's not women for me. It's just one woman. Actually, shout out to my wife. She got me the Dragon Ball Z poster. Son made me the planet painting there, and my wife actually made this for me as well for Christmas. If you guys are into anime at all, this is Ichigo from Bleach, his half hollow mask. So, heck yeah. But yes, it is not a women for me. It is just my singular woman that I am married to. Married to the game, married to the money, married to my wife. That's her, honey. Anyway, that's dumb. Any tips for getting fit? Slips? It just depends. Yeah, I mean, I'd say that there's lots of information I'm happy to share, but I think it just depends. If it's a thing for, I don't know, if you have like, let's say you have excess fat, so you're just like, let's say you're like, I've got, I come here and then I've got like lots of back fat and belly fat and chest fat and everywhere. If you want to like lose it, then going at like I'm very big into like making slow but steady life changes so that way it's sustainable. So let's say for example you are, let's just work in round numbers, you are 100 pounds heavier than you want to be. Let's say you're 300, you want to be 200 pounds, just to make it really simple. Well, if you're at 300 pounds, it's for whatever reasons, that's your starting point. It's not realistic for the majority of people to say, I'm at 300 pounds, I want to make a change, I'm going to cut out all these different things, I'm going to work out every single day, I'm going to just like hit the gym, I'm going to eat so super low calories, I'm going to like all this stuff to just go from 0 to 100 right away. It's very, very unrealistic for the majority of people. Some people can do it, and kudos to them. I cannot. I'm more of like a 0 to 70, and then I can go like to 80 to 90 to 100. But like I can't go from like nothing at all to absolutely maxed out. It's just not how I work. You know yourself best. Whoever you are, you know yourself best. So if you are not that type of person, I'm very much so like, hey, if you want to make like life changes or if you want things to change, then you just like work on it slowly so that way you can build habits over time. And even if it's like going on one walk a week, if you don't exercise, if you don't change, if you do nothing at all and you just go one walk a week, cool. And then maybe try 2. Or you can do like 1 jog and 1 walk. Tuesdays, you go on a jog. Fridays, you go on a walk. Start with that. And then maybe try changing what you eat slightly. Whether it's like eating a little bit less. So let's say, for example, for lunch every day, like you're like, ooh, I eat 3 pieces of cheesecake for my dessert for lunch and then a whole pizza. Well, if that's your diet, if that's what you eat every day for lunch, to start out, to start building up good habits, maybe have 1 piece of cheesecake and then maybe leave 1 piece of pizza left. You know what I'm saying? Like, just cut back slowly so that way it's not such a big change in your life to where you're like, nope, I'm not doing this. But that way it's starting to move yourself in the right direction to where you want to be. So, slips to your question, there's lots of stuff. But yeah, so if you have any examples or things specifically, like questions you have, you're more than welcome to ask. / what's going on. I appreciate the kind words, for real. I do appreciate that. That's wild, William. So if you guys do have any questions or want to join up on the Discord or on the Instagram, I'll put the links for you guys down here. So if you want to join any of that, whatever, you're more than welcome to ask any questions. Like if I'm not live, and then you want to shoot a message on the Discord and be like, yo, Trigos, I'm trying to hit, 200 grams of protein to build as like muscle. How, any tips for me, or I'm trying to this or that, whatever it is. If I have the knowledge, then I'm happy to share with you guys. If I don't have it, then I can at least help you, point you in the right direction, or I can go look in that same direction to, try to give you guys a good answer. Or if I just don't know it and I don't know where to find the answer, I'll just say, I'm not sure. I'd rather be honest with you guys rather than giving you false information or, false hope or false whatever, because then it just backfires, It's just not good for anybody. I'd rather just say I don't know. Easier. But I am going to hop off for the night. I do appreciate everyone for being here. It was tons of fun. Good workout. It was a good push day. Let's see. Today is Monday. Technically Tuesday now. So there's a push. Tomorrow's legs. And we got arms and weak point Wednesday. Pull day is going to be Thursday. So, Friday is going to be another push day. So if we are not live beforehand, I stream every Monday and Friday for sure. I play video games and then I get into my workout stream Mondays and Fridays. But if I'm not live before Friday, then Friday will be the next time that we're live. If I am, then cool. And then I am making a seafood boil on Saturday for Valentine's Day for my wife, and I. So I might be live for that. I gotta double check with her that she's cool with me streaming and stuff because it'll be like in the kitchen. So I just want to make sure that she's comfortable with me having the camera like at towards the like kitchen area and everything. But yeah, so I'm excited because I love me a seafood boil, and man, that thing freaking hits. So I'm very excited for that. But I do appreciate everyone for being here. We'll see you guys later. So appreciate you all. Yo, Toast, what's up? Toast, we're actually just heading out, but I hope you have a fantastic one. Toast, we'll see you later. But appreciate you all. Love you all, of course. Until next time.